I'm Rebecca Davis, and this is Stash, a weird, scary, and interesting. And today we're going to be talking about cassette tapes. So yeah, I don't think the viewers want to see your butt. Sorry about that. So we're going to be kind of like going back in time to an era when they used to use cassette tapes. So I got three little, I think that we could call them carriers or cassette things. Okay. Thank you, Sash, for getting out of the way. Okay, the three of these, one is like this in a carrier case, and two in a plastic carrier case. One's Anita's and one's mine. I'm not in here to do when my mom dies. Let's get into it. That is really old, the sticker. That's 90s Mario. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. This first one is Billy Ray Cyrus, It Won't Last. Now, I'm not sure where the case for it is. So, well, I'll tell you what some of the songs that were in the Won't Last cassette tape from Billy Ray Cyrus. Okay, number one's In the Heart of a Woman. It was like 44 minutes, I mean. Number two, Talk Some. That's 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Somebody New, 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Number four, Only Time Will Tell. That's 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Ain't Your Dog Anymore, 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Words by the Heart, 3 minutes and 7 seconds. On the other side, there's, if you remember putting this in, you'd have to, once the one side's done, you'd have to flip to side two. And side two has It Won't Be the Last. That's 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Throwing Stones, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Right Face, Wrong Time, 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Dreaming in Color, Living in Black and White, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. And When I'm Done, 3 minutes and 1 second. This is actually good cassette tape. As I said in another video, the introduction, I am a fan of Billy Ray Cyrus. I've been a fan of Billy Ray since I was 5 years old. That's a long time. That's as many years as I've known Anita. Okay. I'll put it back in here and pick out another one. Ooh, Dr. Hook is their next one. Okay, it's kind of faded, as you can see. After wear and tear, but what I can see is Dr. Hook sharing the night together. So, hold on, I'm just gonna get my cell phone and maybe it'll help me look up the music for sharing the night together. Since I said it's quite faded, especially I can't see the front part, so I'm gonna just look up what songs are from this cassette. Might. Hey, let's see. Sharing the night together from Dr. Hook. There's when you are loved, when you are in love with a beautiful woman. There's pleasure and pain in it too. It looks like. Sylvia's Mother's Sexy Eyes. The cover, the Rolling Stones. That's a good song. Bit more. Here, actually I found one from Amazon, so maybe they'll help more. Okay, here. I found it. All of it. Okay, one is Sexy Eyes. Two, A Couple More Years. When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. Making Love and Music, If Not You, Sharing the Night Together, Knowing She's There, Walking Right In, The Millionaire, I Got Stoned and Missed It. I think I've heard of that song. You Make My pants want to get up and dance. I don't want to be alone tonight. So here, there we found what was in it, since it was actually help from internet to find out what was written on there. I guess after wear and tear, and if you're sweating, the ink on the cartridge, a cassette tape, eventually wears off. If you're a fan of Dr. Hook, there you go. I don't know if you can find cassette tapes anymore. If you could, you'd probably find it online, but it's probably like a CD or something. Hi, Sally. Come through. Everybody remember Snowball? She says hi. Okay. There, Dr. Hook. Okay, we'll move on. If you're a fan of Smurfs, you'll love this one. It's called Smurfs Daydream. Let's see if we can look it up to see what that is, because I don't want to play and then end up accidentally getting copyrighted. You never know what's copyright can be copyrighted. So, by the looks of it, what I can see, okay, the Smurfs Daydream, I'm looking at something on a write-up from eBay. That somebody who's selling the Smurfs Daydream. It's a read-along adventures from 1984. That'd be 2 years before I was even, 3 years actually, before I was even born. Hell, even thought of. Kids Stuff Records. Kids Stuff Records. So, this would be good for the kiddies. Or if you're an adult and you love cartoons and you want to stash, I don't think no one wants to see your butt. Sorry about that. So that's what it is, mainly is. It's a book on tape. That's what it is. So I guess what it, since it's supposed to be a read-along, if you have this and the book with it, you follow along, or read along with the narrator on the tape. If not, it's something good to just listen to. Okay. Daydream to Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. If you're a fan of Austin Powers, that would be a good tape. I practically watched all of Austin Powers movies. We have an Austin Powers. Okay, I'll read what some of the songs are on this tape. Okay. Well, mainly this is a soundtrack. Like most movies have soundtracks, so let's see what some music from the soundtrack is. Okay, there's Madonna, her singing "Beautiful Stranger," The Who, My Generation. I've heard of My Generation. REM, Drag the Line. Lenny Kravitz, American Woman. I've heard of both bands singing American Woman, Lenny Kravitz, and the Guess Who. I'm more for the Guess Who singing American Woman. Well, Lenny Kravitz does American Woman pretty good too. Okay. Melanie G, aka Scary Spice. There you go for you Spice Girl fans. With her singing Word Up. Dr. Evil. Yeah, Dr. Evil sings. Just the Two of Us, aka Dr. Evil Mix. So I guess he tried to become a rap artist? Okay, yeah. On side 2, because we were on side 1, we're on side 2. The Green Day is Espionage, Espionage. Spinach. Big Blue Missile with Scott Wardland. The Time of the Season. Oh yeah, that's a good song, Time of the Season. That's a real retro song from like the 60s. You could say like a hippie anthem. The Flaming Lips. Interesting band choice name. But they're singing Buggin'. Hallucination. Alright. Burt Bacharach and Elvis Costello singing I'll Never Fall in Love Again. I Never Fall in Love Again is more of a song that is saying that my heart's been hurt once, I'd rather not have it again. Okay, we're moving on to Quincy Jones and the orchestra. Soul Bossa Nova. space and Nova. Okay. There you go. Quite a interesting. Nice. I'll show some of the scenes out of it. The movies of Austin Powers are pretty good. There you go. If you're an Austin Powers fan, go check it out. And even check out the movies of Austin Powers. Okay, we'll move on from Austin. Okay. To themes for dreams. Okay, we'll see what it says right here on the label, so we won't have to. Just curious. I swear that's not the original tape that's supposed to be in it. Oh, this is my mom's. It's mine now. A mom recipes. Okay. We just passed her death anniversary this year. It's been 10 years. Never feels like that. Okay. Let's move on to, since we're talking about themes for dreams, and we found out I don't think that's themes for dreams. Okay. Tape this in. So, anyways, let's see what is actually in the actual cassette that's supposed to be for this. Okay. Light of side one has light of experience, Miss You Nights, Eve Maria, Stranger on the Shore, Witter, Shade of Pale, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. Oh. Those are in that movie about, a woman, Maria woman. I know the name. I just can't think of it. A love story. You Don't Bring Me Flowers. Sailing. Okay, Sailing, and then on side 2 is Bright Eyes, Annie Song, Ara, Forever Autumn, Amazing Grace. That's actually a good song. It's one of those songs that you hear in a funeral. Feelings, Concerto di Okay, sorry if I offend any Spanish watchers or Latin. Aran Joe Aziz Nights in White Satin. I think I've heard of that song. I Don't Stop Loving You. Okay, there you go. I think that's like soft rock. One of the soft rocks. But I know Don't Cry for Me, Argentina is sung by Madonna. And that song in that movie about sin. I just can't remember. It is called Maria. Yeah. There you go. Want some themes for dreaming? Drift you up to dreamland. Okay, we'll move on. Oh, to another movie soundtrack. This is the Broadway theater players' performance, the music of Grease. Have you ever seen the movie Grease or went and seen the Broadway musical Grease? This one's for you. Okay. The songs that are on this is mainly the songs that are in the movie. So, side one has Grease, Summer Nights. You know, it's the song that Johnny and Sandy were explaining to their group of friends how their summer when they met this great person over the summer. And they told them in song. Well, Grease is a musical. So. Number 3, Hopeless Devoted to You. That's the song that she's in the front yard singing, putting a paper in water. Number 4, You're the One That I Want. That's the one that she's dressed all in leather and wearing this new haircut. Because she's telling Johnny, you're the one. Time to be a man. Number 5 is Grease Lightning. Yeah, that's the song that they sang in the auto shop. Like some schools, and all the schools I went to in Canada never had an auto body shop where you get taught how to repair a vehicle. And there repairing this vehicle to get it ready for this race that they're doing against another group of people. Hi, Stewie. Yes, I'm recording, baby. You need some loving, don't you? Yeah. You popped in right time when we were talking about Grease. The musical. Yeah. Site 2 has, okay, like I said to your sister, that no one wants to see your kitty butt. Yeah, no. Sorry for the kitties mooning you guys that are watching this. Oh, okay. Side 2 songs are, number 1 is Sandy. That's the song that Johnny was singing at the, if anybody remembers the drive-in theaters, he's singing it in a drive-in theater. And number 2 is Looking at Me. I'm Sandra D. That's when Sandy goes into the bathroom and a bunch of her so-called friends are making fun of her. Yeah, they're not much of friends if they're making fun of you. Okay, number 3 is Blue Moon. Does anybody remember that song? Blue Moon, standing alone. The dream of That's a good classic song. Number 4 is Rock and Roll is Here to Stay. As you can understand, you ever watched the movie and the theater.
Wait, which one?
My phone, Aunt, heard me. As I was saying before, my phone rudely interrupted me. If anybody's seen the Broadway musical, you'll see that is actually, you could tell the fashion is based in the 50s. So Rock and Roll Here to Say, excuse me, is actually a good symbol, because if anybody's never heard of the little backstory of rock and roll, that when rock and roll came out, came out in the 50s, a lot of religious people, I'm not knocking religious people, they're probably nice people, but back in the 50s, religious people, they used to thought that rock and roll was the devil's music. But then you hear later on that the whole story that that people swear that with albums, if you play a song backwards, it's saying some demonic thing. They said the same thing about if you watched my urban legends about and I was talking about Paul McCartney. This urban legend that some people think he's dead. He's not. Be news to him. That They're supposed to, one of his songs on, I think it was on Strawberry Fields, or maybe it is Strawberry Fields. If you play it backwards, it's supposed to say that he's dead. One of them is supposed to give out a recipe or something. Anyways, back to Grease. Me getting off track here. But yeah, so the rock and going back to the 50s, in the history of rock and roll, people in the religious community back then thought that rock and roll was devil's music. There's like, it's good. Have you ever seen the movie of Little Richard? He played a little rock and roll in church, and they didn't really like it. It's just music. But I guess it was a different time in the 50s. And people were, you have to understand, they just came out, they were just a decade earlier. They just came out of the Second World War, so still heights they weren't over the fear yet, quite. And if you've ever seen that, some old ministers who used to back then, in the tent revivals back then, they used to, the main thing they would always tell you, you're going to hell, you're going to hell. It's like, yeah, sure. Find out when we're dead. We don't know until we're dead. Okay. So that's mainly what, yeah, the rock and roll Here to Stay is about, but because he had great bands back then, his artists back then, like Elvis and Patsy Cline and Hank Williams, and there was even Chuck Berry and Richard, maybe. Big Bopper and most of them, just naming off some off the top of my head. I can't think of them all. Too many that came out of I think there's Temptations, I think. Yeah. So yeah. It was more like that song you could say it was the youngins back then that this movie was based in, was trying to say that there's nothing wrong with rock and roll. There's nothing worse than listening to the blues or classical or rock or country. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to number 5. Before we move on to number 5, rock and roll Here to Stay it actually is in a scene in the movie, and I've never seen the theater so I'm just going by the movie. But there's as they call it in the States, it's called sock hop. And that's where they had it, because it was on like the American Bandstand taping, fictional American Bandstand taping of on that show. I know there's a real American Bandstand. Hasn't been on the air for ages. But that's the song that one of the songs that we're playing in Rock and Roll is Here to Stay. I think it's saying that. Yeah, it was. They were doing. Yeah, hi Snowy again. They were doing a dance off. So the couple is the greatest dancer can win a prize. Okay, number 5, the 5th song on here, we Go Together. And number 6 is Born to Hand Drive. Born to Hand Drive is another song in that sock hop scene in the movie where they do the hand drive. If you ever seen, if you want to go and look up what the hand drive looks like, it's actually a fun song. It's a fun dance. Looks like okay. There you go. Grease, the Broadway theatrical play. Here's perform the music of Grease. Okay. You can listen to it and feel like you are in Broadway, in New York and Broadway. Okay, let's move on to next one is if you're a fan of The Wonderful World of Disney. Okay, this is Disney Presents Children's Favorites, and I'm getting crap in my foot. Actually, ankle. Okay. Let's see. You got Mickey. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, you need to go to side 1. Okay, on side 1 is if you're happy and you know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, the next one is, this is Old MacDuck. This is the old man. That's what I meant. This is the old man. Knack, knack, patty, whack. This is the old man. I can't remember how it goes. Knack, knack, patty, whack. Oh yeah, knack, knack, patty, whack, give a dog a bone. Oh yeah. Okay, next one is, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Next one is, I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Okay, the next one is active melody. Okay, whatever that is. itsy bitsy spider. You remember the itsy bitsy spider? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Now the itsy bitsy spider cried up the spout again. Okay, the next one is Ring Around the Rosie. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of fosy. Hush-a, hush-a, we all fall down. I remember that's a song that you used to sing with a group to do an action, to do the proper action for it. Okay. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5 sticks, lay out 6 sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Hold on. Would you two knock it off? Snowy! Stashy! Snowball, you're fine. Excuse me. Is she bothering you again? Stop that. Cats. They're fighting. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay. Maybe this song will quiet them down. Stash is bothering her. So let's quiet the babies down. So this next little song is Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a rocking bird. I think it's rocking chair. If the rocking chair won't rock, hush, little baby. So you get the gist. Well, mainly hush, little baby. The mother's buying the child every thing that she can think, like bribing the kid to go to sleep. Okay, the mail must go through. I don't remember that song. The Man on a Flying Trapeze. I think I've heard of it, but I don't remember how it goes. Queen. Oh, Susanna, won't you cry for me? Alabama, with the banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, won't you don't cry for me? I'm going to Alabama with the amount of songs I can remember. You got free from the door? Hi, Zoe. Miss Hiss? Okay, Miss Spotlight. Excuse me. Hello. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, Billy Boy. Billy Boy. How's that go? Billy Boy. Billy Boy. Don't remember. Green, green grass grow all around. Okay, if I remember that song, I just don't remember how the lyrics go to it. Maybe some of you do. Come on the range. Oh, home on the range. That's what it is. Home, home on the range with the deer and the buffalo graze. The seldom heard and the discouraging word, and the skies go cloudy all day. Home, home on the range with the deer and the buffalo graze, and seldom they heard and discouraging word, and the skies go cloudy all day. Okay. A bicycle built for two. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy for the love of you. It'll be a styleless marriage, the whole carriage, all will be, a bicycle built for two. Okay. Actually, I had to one time, I had it in my head, the bicycle built for two. In my head, I had to look it up on Google to find the lyrics to it. I actually saved it to my favorites list, and with a bunch of songs I'll sing later on. Okay. Okay. Next one is Mary Had a Little Lamb. So let's see. Mary, Mary had a little lamb. Like Mary, Mary had a little lamb. How the hell does that go? Mary, Mary. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Mary had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow. Yeah, Airy. Is this the child? Okay, I think I got the right one. Mary had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow. Yeah, everyone the child went, the lamb was sure to go. Yeah. He followed her to school one day and broke the teacher's rule. And what the time did they have the day at school? Task, baby, all right. A green, yellow basket now. Wrote a letter to my baby. And I don't think that's how it goes. I think I clicked the wrong one. More or less, Mary, Mary had a little lamb, fleeceless white as snow. Everywhere the Mary went. Okay. I think I found the right one. Okay. Mary, Mary had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow. And everywhere the Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. He followed her to school one day. That was against the rule. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. And so the teacher turned him out. But still he lingered near and waited patiently about till Mary did appear. And then he ran to her and laid his head upon her arm, and if he said, "I'm not afraid, you'll shield me from all harm." What makes the lamb love Mary so? The little children cried. "Oh, Mary loves the lamb, you know," the teacher did reply. "And you, each gentle animal, in confidence may bind, and make it fall at your call, if you are always kind." Okay. Okay, the next one. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the fair. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't know whenever I get back. The home team. Everything's the same. 1, 2, 3 strikes or the whole ball game. Oh, Friend's Lullaby. I don't know that one. Blue Tail. Fly, Lenny. Fly. Jimmy Crack Corn. I know Jimmy Crack Corn. Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Now we'll move on. Okay. I am not sure what's on this one. Could be a blank one. I'm not sure. But this cassette is made from Memorex. It is live or it is Memorex. DBS, normal type 1. Oh. It's hard to say. Could be something. I'm not going to find out just in case it's copyrighted, so let's move on. Okay, is anybody a fan of Tiny Toons? Tiny Toons Adventures, Lost in Funhouse. I swear this is another one of those ones that one of those audiobooks that you read along. But we'll check. Yeah, I was right. There's because we actually have the book downstairs. It's one of those read-alongables, like the Smurf one I showed. And that's from the 90s. That was a long time ago. Oh, there you go. So man, that's I read the book before, and Babs and their friends, Babs and Buster and their friends get lost in this fun house, and they have to find their way out. So that's the gist of it. So let's move on. Okay, we got another Best of Disney. And the first one is Wish Upon a Star. Let's see if I remember the lyrics to Wish Upon a Star. When you wish upon a star, and whatever there you are. Obviously, I don't remember the whole thing. Wish Upon a Star is actually, seems to be the main theme song for the Disney company, like the parks and the whole Disney company. Because that's the song. Have you ever seen Full House? Not the Fuller House, Full House. Where Fuller House spun off from. That's the song that Uncle Jesse was singing in the one episode, in the one season of it, that because his band was asked to play for the Disney's anniversary thing that they have. They sung Wish Upon a Star, which unfortunately when they went out to that part, I think it was Disney World or Disneyland, it happened to be Jesse and Rebecca's anniversary. Here's one, Spoonful of Sugar, from the Mary Poppins movie. Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Oh no, I've never actually took said sugar after taking medicine. So I don't know if the song's true that where the sugar helps slide medication down you. Okay, April showers. April showers makes May flowers. Okay, a Siamese cat song. Oh, that's sung by those devilish little Siamese cats in Lady and the Tramp, which we've actually seen the Lady and the Tramp live action. Okay, they're not the live action, the Siamese cats and the live action are not as scary as cartoon ones. The cartoon ones could traumatize a poor kid. Okay. Someone's Waiting for You. I don't know the lyrics to that one. Mickey Mouse Club March. MICKEY MOUSE MICKMOUSE, the Mickey Mouse Club. There's a lot of good celebrities, famous celebrities that came out of the Mickey Mouse Club when it was on. There was Net Funicello. There was even Justin Timberlake's, Britney Spears. I'm just naming a few. Yeah. So it's like they turned out a lot of people that were on the Mickey Mouse Club back then, when the Disney company still had the Mickey Mouse Club going. They made a lot of celebrities. They became instant celebrities when they got on the Mickey Mouse Club. I don't know if they would today that would be a little different, I guess, if they brought the Mickey Mouse Club back. I guess they could have it through the Disney app. The times have changed. Okay, there's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I think that's from isn't that from Cinderella? Okay. I've got no strings, okay. The wonderful thing about tigers. The wonderful things about tigers. This is from Winnie the Pooh. Because Tigger sings it. Explain explain the wonderful thing about tigers. They can bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Okay. Lavender blue. Okay, and the so that's I'm on side 2 and we finished side 1. Yes. The birthday song sounds not as fun as the happy birthday song. I guess that would be good for, say, you're celebrating your birthday a little bit earlier. Remind that, hey, it's my birthday. It's not. Okay, we're gonna move on to another Disney. Okay, Disney presents children's favorites. The side 1, Old MacDonald. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Everywhere moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a had a dog with a woof woof here and a woof woof there and everywhere woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm. Well, E-I-E-I-O. Nursery rhyme melody. Okay. Baba Black Sheep. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little boy that lives down the lane. Baba Black Yes, sir, 3 bags full. I think I seen it, heard that song in Coco Melon, I think it was, and they kind of changed it up to having different colored sheep. Okay, move on. Sing a song of sing a song of sixpence. That's what I meant. Forget the other word I just said. I was just reading something. Sing a song of sixpence, pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked into a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. It's how's it go? A dainty dish set for the king. That's it. It's been a long while since I sung that song. Old King Cole, I had a very old soul. Old King Cole. Something about him requesting Fiddler 3. Okay, move on. In the good old summertime, not sure about the lyrics. Waltzing Matilda. Waltzing Matilda seems very haunting. Sounds like Matilda's a ghost. You know, weird. There's some songs that do sound haunting. I could know there's a good topic for a chat for an episode. Is to talk about haunting songs that sound haunting. Yeah, that'd be good for around Christmas. Around Halloween time. Spooky month. I'm a policeman. Okay, don't remember I don't remember the lyrics to that one. 3 blind mice. See how they run. They ran under the farmer's fence. Ran away from the farmer's wife with a carving knife. 3 blind mice. Sorry if I screwed that up. It's been so long I heard the song to it. But the 3 blind mice are actually, you ever watched Shrek? They are actually showed in Shrek. And they're walking around with the white canes that blind people have. Lommed. A hunting we will go, hi-ho, there-we-go, a hunting we will go. Pop goes the weasel, pop goes the weasel. Okay, Animal Fair, I'm not we're on side 2, so Animal Fair, I'm not sure the lyrics to that one. Row, row your boat, row, row, row your boat, gently down the stream. Ha, merrily, 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 like about a dream. Grandfather's Clock. Don't remember the lyrics to that one. Ain't gonna rain no more. That'd be sad if it didn't rain no more. We would be in a drought. Nothing would grow. Notice that song has something about it. I wouldn't be able to wash my back if it ain't going to rain no more. Why do they make things like they do? I don't know. Down in the Valley. Down in the Valley sounds like a religious song. Dixie. Michael. Okay, obviously. Michael rolled the boat to shore. Hallelujah. Good night, ladies. Okay. Another one. Okay. There's another best of Disney. Zippity doo dah, zippity dee. Yeah. That song that it is connected to the Song of the South. It's barely seen anymore because I guess there's some racial overtones on it. Since the main character is a black man. And, I guess it was based during slavery time. Because if you watch anything on Disney, like old movies, they do have, I noticed, I think they still do for old movies. But when we lived at the old house and we were watching a bunch of old movies on Disney Plus, they had a warning that there could be some outdated stuff on there that to some people might look like racist. Like even the Three Amigos said that. Whistling While You Work. This from my favorite Disney movie. Yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Whistle while you work. I don't know how to whistle, so let's not go there. Wanna be like you. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you do. That's from the Jungle Book. I think that could be the song that King Louie on that was singing, or was it Blue? No, it might have been King Louie, because I know in the live action one, they, instead of having a normal ape, they had a gigantic Pithegus as King Louie. So you wonder later on, like Jungle Book 2, King Louie is not the cartoon Jungle Book. You wonder, was it around that time that the gigantic Pithegus had went extinct? That's another thought. I could do a video on extinct animals and why they died. And some extinct animals, some people claim, are still around. Okay. Okay. Bibbidi. Bo Bbidi boo. It's not easy. It's not easy to be green. Casey Jr. Not sure what movie that's from. Okay, we're on side 2. The bare necessities, the bare necessities. Worry about your worries and the fire. The bare necessities. The bare necessities, the song is from The Jungle Book, the same movie as Wanna Be Like You is from. But it's sung by Baloo. Hi ho, Dario. Yeah. Okay. Once Upon a Dream. Once Upon a Dream is from Sleeping Beauty. I think how it goes. Once Upon a Dream. Mainly, okay. It's some Sleeping Beauty swears Aurora swears that like some of her memories are coming back, and she swears somehow she knows Prince Philip from the Sleeping Beauty. Which Prince Philip is the one that she's supposed to marry, because the story of Sleeping Beauty is based in the time that Europe, it was cool for the European royals to arrange marriages with each other. But like as I say, when I was doing the evolution of the Luxembourg monarchy, that I was saying in there when I was talking about the Habsburgs, that it happened that a lot of the arranged marriages were actually within their family. It'd be like if that happened today, there would be like actually there's not a whole lot of European royals now. It'd be like if Norway arranged a marriage, the King of Norway arranged a marriage his grandson to the Crown Princess of Spain. Yeah. But they don't do that anymore because there's a lot of consequences. So yeah, so as I said that Snow White, A Sleeping Beauty is based in Europe in the time of the arranged marriages. So there's a chance that Prince Philip from the neighboring kingdom could be her cousin, because most of the arranged marriages were political. Like I said about King Philip II and his cousin Mary the First of England, it was a political arrangement. Which you think if they had kids, yeah, the Habsburgs might those still rule today. We gotta. Our current king could be from the House of Habsburg instead of Windsor. Because see, the political climate back then was different. So if you want, yeah. So that's probably what was going on, that Princess Aurora and Prince Philip from the neighboring kingdom were a political arrangement because they were arranged when they were little kids. Not like Philip II of Spain and Mary the First. They got married when they were older. Most of those arrangements back then were political. Trying to strengthen that ruling house at that time. Okay, moving on. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? That's from the from the Three Little Pigs. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. He blows the straw house and the stick house down, and he has a hard time blowing the brick house down. Okay. Next one is O.E. Laley. I'm not sure of that one. Everybody wants to be a cat. Meow. I think that's from the Aristocrat Cats. It's a small world after all. Okay. I am not sure where she got this. There's some Asian writing on it. Could be Chinese or Japanese or Korean. I'm gonna have to ask her about that later. Okay. We'll just call that the mystery tape from Asia. Okay, we'll move that over there. Okay, this is mine. We can take this. This purple is mine. Take the. See, when we moved, it was labeling the top so we know where everything will go. That's where my Dr. Hook case went to. Dr. Hook. Aha. Found it. It was in mine all along. It was obviously my mom's. see what's in mine. Okay, are you, anybody watching this, are you a fan of Charlie Pride? He's a good singer. When he was alive, he was a pretty good singer. I have a step great aunt step great aunt that never knew he was a black guy. Never knew Charlie Pride was a black guy, and she was a fan of Charlie Pride for years. But she found out when she watched him on TV. I guess she never seen him live in concert or that. And it's like, oh well, nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is called Charlie Pride Live. And as you can see, the case has seen better days. It's just cheap plastic. Okay. Let's see what some of the songs that Charlie had sung on live. Charlie Live. Okay. Charlie Pride Live. A whole lot of things to sing about. Elijah, Oklahoma. Morning is going to San Antonio. Okay. Side 2 is Since You Came Into My Life, Tennessee Girl. You're my Jamaica. When I stop living, I'll be gone. Charlie Pride's a good singer. There you go. Okay, we got another Billy Ray. It's cover to cover. The best of Billy Ray Cyrus, cover to cover. Okay, number 1. This is side 1. So, It's All the Same to Me. Cover to cover. Bluegrass State of Mind, Trail of Tears. Which, Trail of Tears is actually, based on the time that the Cherokee Indians were forced off their land. So that's what he's mainly singing about, is that they were forced, in that time period, that they were forced off their ancestral land. It was terrible. One Last Thrill, Song in the Heartland. Okay. And side 2 is Words by Heart, Somebody New. In the Heart of a Woman, She's Not Crying Anymore. Couldn't have been me. And Achy Breaky Heart. I like the original Achy Breaky, not Achy Breaky 2. The world could done out without Achy Breaky 2. Let's move on to another Billy Ray Cyrus, Shot Full of Love. I'm gonna have to look it up because Not sure if I still have the case for it. Shot Full of Love. To get the right artist. So many people that sung the same. Song. Okay, we found some. Okay, the songs. I thought there was more songs. Okay, we'll go with Spotify. Okay. How's my world treating you? Under the Hood. Give my heart to you. Busy Man. If you don't know, Busy Man is a song about a guy that has no time for his kids. This guy, like the song "Cats in the Cradle." It's talking about the guy so busy he has no time for his kids and wife. Yeah, where he says, "Oh yeah, I'll do it another time. I just need to go to work and make money to pay the bills and get some food on the table and clothes on the kids and the wife's back." To the point that he realizes the kids are all grown up and time has ran out. Okay. Shot Full of Love. Rock This Planet. Miss You. Missing You. Touchy Subject. His Shoes. Time for Letting Go. That's a good song. The American Dream. Okay. We're moving on to another Billy Ray. Again, it looks like Billy Ray's seen better days, but not to a point that I can still see what's on the case, on the cassette tape. If you're wondering, this one's from 1996. The Shot Full of Love is from 98. And Cover to Cover's from 97. By the looks of it, Charlie Price from 87. Okay, let's get back to Trails of Tears. Trails of Tears, like I said, it's a song about talking about when the Cherokees were moved off, forced off their land, their ancestral land, because they've been there since we European, us white people, moved to the Americas. And their governments then said, oh, we'll move them into a reservation. It's like, that's not fair. Truth is... Okay, we'll move on. Truth is a lie. Truth is I lied. 3, 10 Kentucky. I guess it is mashed up between Kentucky and Tennessee. Call Me Daddy. Sorry about that. Sing Me Back Home. Actually, that's a good song. There's Billy's not the only one that sings this song. It was Merle Haggard that also sings it. Because I listened to it, Sing Me Back Home by Merle Haggard. Well, it'll be on the 19th, it'll be 5 years ago, so, because it'll be how long my stepfather's been gone, so when my stepfather had passed away, I listened to Sing Me Back Home because Merle Haggard was one of the singers that my stepfather liked. Actually, Sing Me Back Home, if anybody is looking for a song for a funeral or even a memorial thing, that would be a good song because to honor somebody is more or less, you could say, spiritual, because you're singing the person back to the great beyond. Okay. Next one is 3 Little Words. Okay, side 2. Harbor Valley PTA. That is another song that's been sung before by somebody else, by Nat. It was actually, before Billy, it was actually sung by Nancy Sinatra. It's the same idea as talking about busybodies in PTAs. I know in Canada we don't, so far I know we don't have PTAs in Canada. It's probably just an American thing that we have PTAs where the parents, where the moms or the dads gather around and figure out after recreational things for the kids, after school stuff. But mainly is telling it, even if with him singing it and Nancy Sinatra singing it, is talking about these busybody people in PTA are worried that because she is have men, she's hanging around a lot of men and wearing short skirts, that she's a bad influence on her kid. It's like, really, it's none of your business. And she really rips them a new one. It's like, really? You have the audacity to tell me how I'm raising my kid? When so-and-so is having an affair and somebody has an alcohol issue? It's like, really, look in the mirror and take a deep look at yourself before you even dare tell me how I'm raising my kid. Okay. Hi.
Mom's already at Debbie.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to. I'll come back and we'll leave off with Billy Ray Cyrus' Trail of Tears. I have to get skedaddling because we need to go to a friend's. But I will be back. But Anita, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. Bye. For now.
Emily gave us son a white chain.
Okay, we're back now. Okay. I got the crazy idea of actually checking what this Asian tape is about. And I did the translation for it. Like I went on Google and hit the little camera icon and I hit translation. So, since after I asked Anita what it was about, she didn't know. Did you? It's actually translated into English. It's Childline Stories, episode 15. Okay. I'm gonna double check to see if it's the same thing on the other side. Okay, on the other side, in English on side B, it means a little white rabbit's birthday. And number 4, 10 lepers. And number 5, happy little dolphin. Actually, let's see more. Okay, the first story is Jing is jealous, and number 2, Pony Run. So that's what this is. So it's like, I guess, Chinese or Japanese or whatever. Let's see. Just to see the origin to it. Yeah, as I say, it's like, it's Chinese. So yeah, so that's a Chinese tape. I don't know where Anita picked the Chinese little children's stories up. Are you buddy with an Asian?
Didn't know I had one.
There you go. Okay, let's double check to see what this one's all about. Just for a little fun. Back up. Okay, so I guess it's one of those tapes that you can. This is one of those tapes that you can. Is a blank tape that you record music, like a mixtape. You remember mixtapes that were like popular in the 90s, early 2000s, till cassettes got not so popular. So that's what that is. So I just thought while we were away that maybe I should double check on the line what that's about, okay? Okay, let's get back to where we left off before I had to leave to go for coffee at a friend's place. We left off at Billy Ray Cyrus, Trail of Tears. And we were talking about the Harper Valley PTA song that's on this. That is a song that was years ago sung by Nancy Sinatra. And that the song was about very busybody PTA members prying into this lady's life and how she was raising her daughter because she was wearing a short skirt and hanging around some guys, and she let into the PTA members as like, I think you need to take a good look at yourself in the mirror because obviously you're not any better. Because there's one, as it says, there's one person that has a habit of hitting the bottle hard, and there's another member that happens to be cheating on his wife with the secretary. Because every time he leaves town, the secretary goes with him. So it's a song that empowers a woman to stand up for herself. That you don't need to have people walking all over you and snooping into your own business. It's like that song by Hank Williams, Mind Your Own Business. So, right, B? Okay, this second one, since we're on side 2, that's where we left off with. That is, the second song for side 2 is I'm Here Now. Number 3, Need a Little Help, which is always good to ask for help if you need it. And number 4, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Number 5, Crazy Mama. Well, should I stay is a good question. If you're having problems, should I stay and confront the problem, or should I get out of Dodge? So there you go. Oh, another Billy Ray song. There's tape from the 90s. Continue on with the purple case, as we're gonna call it. Okay, next one is the first Billy Ray Cyrus tape I got when I first started to be a Billy Ray Cyrus fan. When I was 5 years old back in the early 90s, is Billy Ray Cyrus, Say Some Gave All. Okay, we're gonna start off with side 1. Could Have Been Me. Well, this is a song explaining that the guy more or less missed out of the chance of marrying this woman that he liked, and at her wedding day, he said, that guy, that could have been me up there marrying her. Achy Break Your Heart, well, is the original Achy Break Your Heart. Is a good, this song I hate better than the second Achy Break Your Heart. We could have did without the second one. Okay, she's not crying anymore. Melissa explains that she's moved on to somebody new and she's not crying over this guy anymore. Okay, where am I going to live? That's a good song. It's a good video, music video that goes with it. Because the guy, what happens in the song explains that when he comes home, he finds out his wife has thrown all his stuff out on the front lawn. And she's decided what she doesn't want, and she does want, like she's decided to keep his cat. And she decided that he doesn't need the transportation. And we're moving on to these boots are made for walking. That is another song that originally was sung by Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking. My boots. Small ball.
Hey.
Save my boots.
That water.
Yeah.
Where did you find that water?
Oh, this is the bottle I usually wash the stains off the couch.
This one. Oh, you're fine. She's just laying down.
Round 2, the cat fight.
Oh my god.
Don't you love cats?
That's just like, I'm just laying there. Come on now.
Okay, we're moving on.
So,
We're gonna side 2. And hopefully no more cat fights. Okay, someday, somewhere, and somehow. Never thought I would fall in love with you. Because more or less he's depicted in the song that he built a wall around his heart, and he thought nothing could get through until once he met this great woman, and unfortunately the walls start tumbling down. Just let her through. Okay, moving on to Ain't No Good Goodbye, which actually is true. When you break up, there's really no goodbye, because I think we all struggle that how do you really break up with somebody? I know there's some people being a jerk and let's text and break it up with you. Because it's this actually can be hard to break up with somebody, because you never know how they're gonna react to you ending it. Okay, there's I'm so miserable. Okay. And Some Gave All. Some Gave All is a good song for any holidays. Like in the States you have the Veterans Day and Memorial Day. In us Canada we have just Remembrance Day. Right? We just have Remembrance Day, right? Yeah. Like one holiday to remember and honor who fought for us. So that's Some Gave All is actually a good song, because it's talking about the people that fought for you, have gave it all to fight for our freedom to live in our countries. Okay, there you go. And if I can find it, maybe. Oh, this is from 1992. That is a long time ago.
I would have been.
Let's see.
I don't know. My brain, no.
Her brain is on the fritz. Okay. Let's figure that out. 1992. Okay. Anita would have been 10 years old. And me and her 4 years apart.
You would have been 6. No.
Yeah, you're right. I would have been 6 years old.
It's like, see my brain's on the board.
So there. She would have been 10 in 1992 and I would have been 6 years old. My second year of kindergarten.
No, I would have started school in
87? I think so. Okay, let's move on to spooky sounds. This is a good for Halloween. It's more or less what it is. It doesn't have no songs. It's just sounds, so like shrieks and creaks, and it's good if you want to play it when you're handing out candy and you're made up your porch or garage or wherever you're handing out your candy, or into something creepy, like you have the cobwebs going and all that. Looks like it haunted, and to make it to have a topper of it all, you have the sounds. See, if I remember, I think it was first played when I first heard the sounds on this, was when I was in first grade. I happened to be sick for my Halloween party that year. So my grandma and my cousin decorated the farmhouse into a haunted house, and me and her have watched some old retro horror movies. That way I, in a way, had my own Halloween party. So yeah. And this, the spooky sounds are from 1996 by the Paper Magic Group. Inksgrove, PA, probably Pennsylvania. Made in China. I'm not sure if the part of a paper magic group is still existed today. It's hard to say. Okay, there you go. That'd be good. Okay, we got some. These are mostly mix tapes I handmade. I used tapes that were from my blank tapes that were my stepdad's from when he had went to Alcoholics Anonymous, but I forget what's all on it. I did quite a bit. There we go. Okay, here's one. This is called The Collection of Hank Williams, Volume 1. Let's see if we can look up and see what. This really has a lot of the Hank Williams music. That's on it. You know, like, You're Cheating Heart, and all of the greats, like Jambalaya and I Know You Again. The Song with Hank songs. and Hey Hey, Good Looking. Yeah. So this is from all the way in 1983. That was before I was born, but it was the year after Anita was born. Are you itchy?
I'm itchy. I can't reach that far.
There's a scratcher in that little thing. So there you go if you're a Hank Williams Sr. fan. Yeah. Okay. This is Warner Country Corner. So it's by the Warner Brothers. You know the Warner Brothers Beacons? Come here. I have to stop and scratch Anita while I explain. Bend. You're welcome. Good. I don't have to ask. You live here.
Yeah, but it's young.
It is? Oh. Okay, here's some songs that are on it. To know him is to love him. Dolly Parton.
That's a good one.
And Emmylou Harris. Is Emmylou Harris the one you told me that is the sister to Loretta Lynn? Or is that Crystal Gale?
I think that was Crystal Gale.
Okay, I think so. I think so. I think so. One of them were Loretta Lynn's sister. Okay. No Place Like Home, Randy Travis. Fire in the Sky, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Anita did a song of Nitty Gritty Dirt Band on her channel. Just Anita. You know, Fishing in the Dark. Okay, It Won't Hurt, Dwight Yoakam. Oh. You said that, now everybody knows. Turn Into My Wave, Katie Lang, and the Reclines. Katie Lang is a Canadian herself. Is Katie Lang from Alberta?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Just looking it up. Yeah, she's from Alberta. She was born in Edmonton. There's a Stop Down Connors has a song about her, Katie Lang. Okay, Counterfeit by John Anderson. Okay. John Anderson has a lot of good songs. We're on side 2, so Digging Up Bones by Randy Travis says Digging Up Bones is a good song. It talks about a guy, he's going through the closet, going through their bedroom, and he's reminiscing about their failed marriage. And that's a song that may be a little hard if you're to change the circumstance from the characters being in it that's going through the closet in the bedroom they shared. That to change it from the guy telling the story to a woman, because laundry part, well, I guess unless it's, you can change the lyric of the laundry that you once wear, the negligee that you once wear, to the negligee you have bought me once. And that looks so good. Okay. Straight to the Heart by Crystal Gale. Yeah, I think Crystal Gale's Loretta's sister, isn't it? Okay, Anita's looking it up. Anita told me the one with hers, Crystal Gale or Emmylou Harris, was one of her sisters. sisters that got into singing.
So yeah.
Yeah, so
Crystal
Crystal Gale is Loretta Lynn's sister.
Yeah.
At least that's what Anita told me once.
That's what it's.
Okay. Hockey Tonk Man by Dwight Yoakam. Hockey Tonk Man. Isn't our friend related to Dwight Yoakam? Yeah, we got a friend that our best friend is supposed to be related to Dwight Yoakam. Mind Your Own Business by Hank Williams Jr. As I said when I was going through the Billy Ray songs, when it came by, we were talking about the Harper Valley PTA, that it talks about thank you for turning the lights on. That's all I was going to say. That it talks about people that are being snoopy, but this song tells you a blank, mind your own business. There's too many people nowadays being too many snoopy. Who thinks that your business is my business. I don't think so. Okay, we're moving on to Honky Tonk Crowd by John Anderson. I've never heard of, have I? I've heard of, I don't know if I've heard of Honky Tonk Crowd. I'm sure we have this. Have you, Anita? But then it's been a while since we listened to this. I don't think so.
It's gonna be kind of hard.
Maybe we should look online and get one. Okay. Baby's Got a Hold on Me by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Is it called cassette player?
Yes. Because you put it in, you shut it, you press a little button, and all of these go round and round and round, and you got tunes coming on out. Okay.
There you go.
She found one.
$50.
From Amazon. At $50.
What are some other ones like?
Okay. Okay, let's see if there's the year. We got the address. 1810 Richmont Road, Scotford, Ontario. I don't know if they're still there now. Probably by now they moved. But it's distributed by WEA Music of Canada Ltd. So it's owned by Warner Brothers. So, yeah. I can't find the date on it, so oh well. There you go. For your country, yeah. Okay. Here's another one of my cassette mixtapes. This one I made in 2021. Is this the same for? No year on that one. Might be the same. Yeah. Really, if I remember, I more or less to do transfer music. When you're making a mixtape, you record it off the radio. And that's how I did it. And I don't have a clue what is on this. It's been a long while since 2001 since I've listened to music off of this. I'll have to listen to it once we get the cassette tape player. Okay. Let's move on to Planet Pop 2001. So this has Westlife, the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Vega Boys, Christina Aguilera, and Britney Spears. There's actually, I don't remember who Vega Boys are. Do you? Okay, she's looking at it. Otherwise it's gonna bother her. Backstreet Boys does have a documentary of how the rise and fall started. Okay, BENGAA. GA and boys. GA. Yeah. They're probably not even together anymore. Anyways, the Backstreet Boys has a documentary on how they started and how they ended for a while because of their sketchy manager that they had that ended up getting caught and thrown to jail for fraud. It was on, that documentary was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on there anymore.
I don't know. It's got some girls and boys in it.
Well, according to the picture, there's 2 guys, 2 girls. Are they even together still?
How would I know that?
Sometimes it says in Wikipedia. I don't know, I don't think they look like that anymore. Yeah, I just wanted to check to see, guys, if the members are still together.
Is that the same group?
Yeah, they're an Euro dance group. That's what they are.
Oh, that's why.
I just want to see if they're still together because you don't know by now. Oh, they're back together.
Oh.
They broke up and they were together. The first run was from 1997 to 2002. So they broke up for the first time after this was released. And then we got back together in 2007, and they're still going at it. There. Answers the question. Is Vegas still together? Yeah. So yeah, if you catch the documentary of the Backstreet Boys, wherever you can find it's a pretty good documentary. We watched it years ago. Okay. There is some music. Well, let's see what's on this cassette for music. Backstreet Boys, Larger Than Life. NSYNC, Tearing Up My Heart. Christine Aguilera, What a Girl Wants.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it is. Britney Spears, From the Bottom of My Broken Heart. Hi, Stowie.
You were gonna say.
TLC, No Scrubs. That is a good song. It's sad that the one of the members of TLC died in a car accident. years ago. LFO. Who in the world is LFO? I don't know. Girl on TV. My Town. Party All Night. 5. If Ya Going Down. I think I actually seen the music video for that song. If Ya Going Down. Vega Boys. The song is Kiss When the Sun Don't Shine. We know there's a expression for that. Because they thought to make it into a song. True Stoppers and Dan Browser's feat Veronica Beckham. You know, Posh Spice. I mean, Victoria Beckham. It's Posh Spice. Out of Your Mind. Okay. Bewitched. Jump Down. Bewitched, I think I heard once that they're from England. That probably explains the accent. So,
I think so.
Jake, Let Me Know. Master and James, thank you. M2M, Mirror Mirror, Westlife, Swear It In, DQ Feet Craig Smart, I'll Be Warning, Steps, Tragedy, bonus track 5. Don't Fight It, Baby. Well, you know. Yeah. This is by BMG Inc. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Good old retro pop bands. I think that was Anita trying to break up a potential kitty fight.
Yeah, Dad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, let's move on from my roommate sounding like a firecracker.
Sorry. No, he was just hissing at it and she was just believing
You gotta love siblings. Okay, David Ball. You know the country singer David Ball. This is Thinking Problem. My mom actually had this. This used to be my mom's. David Ball, Thinking Problem. Cassette. Thinking Problem. Okay. The songs on here are Thinking Problem. Look What Followed Me Home. Blowing Smoke When the Thought of You Changes Up With Me. Honky Tonk Healing. On side 2, Walking on the Wild Side of Life. Down at the Bottom of a Broken Heart. What Do You Want with His Love? Don't Think Twice. Okay. So this is in total of 12 hours and 12 minutes and 84. So it's by Warner Brothers. So I guess one time he must have signed with Warner Brothers. And it's from 1984. I remember when my mom got it. I was at my grandparents' farm. They brought it down when they came to pick me up, to take me home. There you go. For you David Ball fans. Okay. Here's this one. It's by some guy named Mo Brandy. He's like I guess he was a country singer that covered a lot of Hank Williams songs. Mo Brandy sings the songs of Hank Williams. Like Mind Your Own Business, I'm Sorry for My Friend, I Could Never Be Ashamed of You, Why Don't You Love Me, Jambalaya on the Bio, Your Cheating Heart, You Win Again, A House of Gold, A Mansion on the Hill, and Move It On Over. It's from 1983 by CBS Inc. 1983, year after Anita was born. So she would have been just a year old. Just a little thing. There you go. If you ever heard of Mo Brandy. Or if you are a Mo Brandy fan. Okay, this one is hits made famous by Super Country. Songs like You're My Favorite Star by Bellamy Brothers, Bet Your Heart on Me, Johnny Lee, She's Got a Drinking Problem by Gary Stewart, I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool.
Sorry.
Anita knows the song. By Anita, can you guess what artist sings it? Barbara Mandrell. Sorry, you didn't win the thing. He Stopped Loving Her Today by the Possum George Jones. On side 2, My Favorite Memory, Merle Haggard. I Love a Rainy Night by Eddie Rabbit. And Anita's lip singing I Love a Rainy Night. What Are You Doing Lonesome by Larry Gatlin.
Then I have all these songs in my head tonight. One fucked out song.
Okay. I Wouldn't Have Missed It for the World by Ronnie Millsap. If I Need You by Emmylou Harris and Dawn Williams. And hey, Nina's from the year you were born, 1982. Odyssey, Universal Records Inc. The year came out the year my roomie came into the world. Okay. Here's a Canadian, Shania Twain. Come On Over. Oh, that song has been sung by many singers, like Christina Aguilera did her own version, and I think Jessica Simpson did. I think there was even a boy band that did it. Sung the song too. Okay. Side 1. Man, I Feel Like the Woman. I sung that song last year on this channel. And it was the highest rating episode so far. And that was out of season 1 of this channel. And now we're in season 2, so. But yeah. Number 2, I'm holding on love to save my life. Number 3, love gets me every time. 4, don't be stupid. You know I love you. In the music video of Don't Be Stupid, You Know I Love You, they were doing, what? They were dancing in the rain for that music video. Okay, moving on. From This Moment On. That by guest vocal by Brian White. That is a good song for if you're planning a wedding and you want to pick a song to go walk down the aisle to, that is a perfect song to do it to. Especially if you're a Shania Twain fan. Because that song was sung at Anita's uncle and aunt's wedding. Okay, Come On Over, as the tape is about. Whenever you do, don't. Okay, side 2 is, if you want to touch her, ask. Actually, it's a good idea. Ask before you touch. Okay. Number 2, You Still the One. It's actually a good song to play if you're trying to pick a song for, your dance at your wedding, whether it's your renewal vow dance or the wedding where your whole marriage started off with, that it reasserts that yes, you are still the one. Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. I had a hard day. You remember that song? That don't impress me much. You ever seen the music video? It has all these different guys and saying, more or less in layman's terms, it's not the person I'm not really interested in what you're in for. You're about. Like the guy that makes you wipe off your feet before you get in his vehicle. Okay, number 5 is Black Eyes and Blue Tears. This one, when I heard that, it's kind of kind of talking about there's the person's married to a guy that is violent and makes her actually cry a lot. Okay, number 6, I Won't Leave You Lonely. Number 7, Rock This Country. 8, You Got Away. You've Got Away. So, there. That's a good little cassette there. So it's from 1997 by Mercury Records. That was when she was still married to her former husband, Robert John Mutt Lang. Now she's married to somebody else. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, this is another, by the looks of it, my mom, when she was alive, had made a mixtape. This must have been before she married my stepdad. Okay, I'm not sure what she had recorded in it, but on side A she had put 10 songs on it, and side B she had 11. Man, she had the idea of counting how many songs she put in this. Okay, moving on. Okay, here's another one that my mom had, but this had country western songs. And in it. Seems like it. Seems like the little film thing in here is kind of wrapped around this, so I would have to be careful to play that. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix it somehow. Okay, we'll move on to, this is George Jones, if you're in a fan of the Possum. So George Jones Greatest Hits Volume 2. So okay, side 1, World's Worst Loser. You Comb Her Hair, When I Woke Up, FRCM, Dreaming. Least of All, Ragged But Right. On side 2 is Just a Girl I Used to Know. It's Funny But a Fool Will Do. And Cherished Angel and Wedding Bells. It's from 1989. From Highland Music in Dearborn, Michigan. There you go, if you're a George Jones fan. Okay. There, we'll move on to Hot Tracks. Looks like it used to be my mom's. Okay. Side 1 has Our House by Madness, King of Pain, The Police, Mr. Roboto Stack by Stack Sticks. Human Touch by Rick Springfield. Hot Girls in Love by Loverboy. Sheriff by the Tenants. This Time by Bryan Adams. I'll Tumble for You by the Culture Club. Okay, on side 2, Tell Her About It by Billy Joel. Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. Rock and Roll is King by ELO. Waiting for Our Love by Tito. Faithful by Journey. Juicy Fruit by Entombed. I Don't Wanna Dance by Eddie Grant. Overkill by Men at Work. You know, the group that sings the song Down and Under, which I did. That was one of the songs I did, was Down Under by Men at Work. There. Oh, let's see. That's from 1984 by T-Cole International Ltd. Hard to say if they're still in business. Right? There you go. Let's move on. Okay, this one we're on now is Various Country Heat. Sorry about that, I got kicked off. Okay. What Love Looks Like by Michelle Wright. Halfway Up by Clint Black. Lucky in Love by Sherry Austin. You remember who Sherry Austin is? I wonder if she's related to Julian Austin. Honky Tonk Truth by Brooks and Dunn. Okay, and side B is Guys Do It All the Time by Mindy McCready. A One Way Track by Prairie Oyster. Lil Old Kisses by Julian Austin. I'm Feeling Kind of Lucky Tonight by Charlie Major. Land of the Living by Pam Tillis. Pretty Lil Adria by Vince Gill. Butterfly Kisses, the country remix by Bob Castles. Butterfly Kisses. That's a good song. Okay, we're moving on if we don't get kicked out again. Okay, this one is, but this song is the Red Strovie's 16 Country Hits. Okay, Dream House for this. Okay, the songs are Dream House for Sale, I'll Come Back, Tell Maud I Slipped, Little Joe, Daddy's Girl, Daddy, Fighter Liner, Fever, I Know You'd Married, But I Love You Still. Like, I guess that song's devoting the guy saying, hey, I know you're still married, but I still love you. Okay, Teddy Bear. I love the Elvis one, Teddy Bear. Class of 49, In Your Heart, Phantom 309, Giddy Up Go, I didn't jump the fence, Normally Norma Loves Me, Lil Rosia. Okay. It's from 1977. USA, Gosso Records, Inc. Okay. Here. I'm sorry about that. I guess there's not enough space on our the tablet, because I'm recording this from the tablet. Okay, I made more room, so we should be longer now to finish the whole thing. Okay, now we're moving on to Leanne Rimes. Sitting on Top of the World. Okay. I'll just take the thing out and tell you what's on it. Okay. Looks like some of it's starting to wear off. After a while you touch it and put it away. Play it. Okay. Some of the songs are Commitment, which Commitment is sung by another Canadian singer, Jan Arden. I think if you see the music videos, they're a little different. Okay, looking through your eyes, under able, feels like home, surrender, these arms of mine, nothing new under the moon, where am I going to get over you? When am I going to get over you? Okay. Side B is Rock Me, More Than Anyone Deserves, Invincible, All the Loving and Hurt, Sitting on Top of the World, Hurt Never Forgets, and Purple Rain. I think isn't Purple Rain also sung? It's sung by somebody else too. I swear that was a Prince song at one time. Okay, there you go. If you're a Leanne Rimes fan. Okay, we got some stuff that was cover for some of the cassette tapes we've had. This one is Country Heat 1998. Some of the songs and artists were Alan Jackson, Everything I Love, Mandy McCready, 10,000 Angels, Prairie Oyster, Blue Plate Special, Diamond Rio, Greatest Hits, Kenny Chesney, I Will Stand, Julian Austin, When My Heart Already Knows, Charlie Major, Everything's Alright, Martina McBride, The Way That I Am, Michelle Wright, For Me, It's You, Pam Tillis, Greatest Hits, Vince Gill, High Lonesome Sound, Clint Black, Greatest Hits, Brooks and Dunn, Greatest Hits Collection, Bob Castles. Some of the songs are on here were on this day, Alan Jackson, Little Bitty, Diamond Rio, Imagine That, She's Got It All, Thomas Band, Back on the Farm, Martina McBride. Oh. What? This goes to the with this. That's so. This is the cover for that. That. Yeah. I'm not sure where the this is, oh yeah, this was from one of the Spice Girls tapes. It was, you're already part of the Spice Girls squad. That's so old. I was 14 when I filled this out. Or mailed it. Okay, let's move on. After we put this back. Okay. Because it is your turn to do some housework. The last one, the black case. It has Jana Studio earphones. I guess it was supposed to at one time came with very retro earphones, headsets. I think it's mostly my mom's stuff. She was alive. Trace Plus. So let's see. I guess she made cassette download music, but it looks a bit. On side one's country, on side two is rock. Mostly her taste when she was alive. Okay. With obviously my name. Thanks, Mom. Okay. Mixed music. Okay, right of the night. Drake, this. Okay, I'm trying to read her handwriting. This job animal shall by Johnny Paycheck. Oh, take this job and shove it. That's what it is. It just dawned on me. Baby, let good time roll. Can't I see you tonight? Okay, side two where we get at the rock stuff. Just wanting, need you, must, most. Please don't go, aren't that a shame? I think if I heard it, aren't that a shame? No stepping up now, dream by police. Whistle it. They tend to out. Other than with the word Linda. Young and Restless. A lot of songs with that name, Linda. Okay, there you go. Mixtape my deceased mother made when she was alive. Okay. Obviously, we can tell this has never been used. Right? It's still in the wrapper like it's just brand new. Okay. Blank cassette tape. Okay. Somehow my Black and Blue Backstreet Boys got in this. Yeah, Black and Blue by the Backstreet Boys. Could have been me that threw it in. Since it is technically mine now, since she's dead. Okay, let's see what the songs that the Backstreet Boys had recorded on for the Black and Blue album. Side A, The Call. 2, Shape of My Heart. 3, Get Another Boyfriend. Huh? Number 4, Shining Star. Number 5, I Promise You with Everything I Am. 6, The Answer to Our Life. 7, It's True. Side B, Everyone, More Than, Time, Not For Me, Yes I Will, and How Did I Fall in Love with You? Let's see what the pictures are. Backstreet Boys. No. pick this little thing up. This up. What year it came out? 2000. Year before Anita graduated high school. Way before I graduated high school. I would have been in, 8th grade when this came out. And it's by Zomba Recording Corporation. Okay. There you go. Black and Blue by the Backstreet Boys. Here's another one. Sensational Dreams. I think my mom was into a lot of those the soft rock. Okay, side one has Yesterday by Green Sleeves, Annie's Song, Mull of King Try, Sky Boat Song, Autumn Leaves, Bright Eyes, Morning Has Broken. Side two has Elizabeth, Sheridan, L.A., Mere Sailing, Danny Boy, pipes are flying. That's an Irish song. Scarboy Fair, Dance to Our Daddy, Summertime, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. There you go. We'll see what year it came out. We can find. Oh, year Anita was born. 82. By Cottrell International Ltd. Oh. Mississauga, Canada. It's hard to say if that company still exists. There you go. Okay, here's another mix tape my mom made when she was alive. And look at that. It's rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's see what rock and roll music my mom had put on here. Okay, number one, One More Night by Phil Collins, and actually I can read her handwriting on this. I'm not sure what number 2 is. Maybe she wasn't sure herself. What's Love Got to Do with It by Tina Turner. Anita said nothing. Things Never Changed by John Wade. I don't know John Wade. Have you? I've heard a lot of John artists, but not that guy. Rosen by Tito. Okay, inside 8 and 9 we don't know. Like 7. Okay. Side B, She didn't put what was on 1 or 2. So for 3, tears are not enough. Number 4, I'm not sure. Best Days of My Life by Brian Adams. 6, Stay With Me by Thompson Twins. That's for about 7. 8, Inside Out, Phil Collins. 9, okay, what, she scratched something out. So possibly it is Good Rock at Midnight by Honey Dips. What in the world's the Honey Dips? Forgot where I put that. Okay. Their mixtape my mom made when she was alive. It's still current. Okay, we have... That doesn't belong to that. Next tape is Perry Balmari's Themes for Dreams. Okay, I think no. Light of Experience. The songs are on this is Light of Experience, Miss You Nights, Eva Maria, Stranger on the Shore, Whiter Shade of Pale, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina again. Love Story, You Don't Bring Me Flowers. I think I've heard of that one. Sailing. Okay, on side 2 is Bright Eyes, Annie's Song, Aria, Forever Autumn, Amazing Grace, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Feelings, Canto di Aria Agias, The Nights in White Satin, I Can't Stop Loving You. Okay, since this is the wrong cover for this, hopefully we find the proper cover. Okay, the cover that this was in, but it's not supposed to be. This is called Dance to the Music. Dance to the music. Okay, Program Run. The songs are in Program Run. Come to Me by France Jolie. Ring My Bell by Anita Ward. Music Crestera Lee Frigelli. Intro Disco. Disco Rapper's Delight. Sugar Gang. By Sugar Gang. Don't Stop Telling You. Get Enough by Michael Jackson. Oh, MJ, King Pop. Hopefully this is the right guy. Born to Be Alive by Patrick Hernandez. Man Was Born in Africa. Or African Magic Combo. Program 2 is Midnight Music, Martin Stevens, Small Dancer, Gene Mason, You Can Do It by Scrum, The Break, Can't Do, Heaven Must Have Sent You, Bonnie Porter, Everybody Get Up and Boogie by Freddie James, I'll Me Fat You Free by Milnor, Funky Station by Mel Risto. Okay. We have some more mixtapes that my mom made, and by the looks of it, she mixed up some rock. Okay, this is obviously mine, Spice Girls, if you're a Spice Girl fan. Okay, number one on side one is Wanna Be My Lover, not with my friends. Hold on, I have to answer a question from it. Okay, back to the, okay, we're back since we left off with the Spice Girls. Okay, side one, Spice Girls. So side one, wanna be my lover, gotta kiss with my friends. Number two, say you'll be there. 3, 2 become one. Love thing. 5, last time for a lover. Okay. Side 2. Mama. Who do you think you are? Something kind of funny. Naked. If you can't dance. I've actually seen them once on TV in concert when they were doing these songs. It was at my my grandma's. My aunt thought they were really naked, but they weren't. They had like towels around them. It's like really okay. So yeah, so this is from 1998. So yeah, if you remember the Spice Girls, Posh, Baby, Sporty, Ginger, and Scary Spice. That's good. They're from Britain. Yeah, 1998. Virgin Records. There you go. For you Spice Girls fans. Okay. We're on another tape, but there's another mixtape my mom made. By the looks of it, it's rock and roll. Rock and roll, hooch gooch. And obviously Mom didn't write down what was in it, so who knows? So we'll move on to another rock and roll mixtape. We don't know what's on it. Okay. Move on to next one. This is the Texas Tornadoes with Willie Nelson, Mickey Gilley, and Johnny Lee, and that's just my roommate making noise because she's trying to get the dishes done.
Everybody put balls in different places.
Okay. On side one, Nightlife by Willie Nelson. Country Party by Johnny Lee. Fanchon by Mickey Gilley. Still All Prayer About You by Mickey Gilley. Okay, side two has The Storm Was in My Heart by Willie Nelson. Red Sally in Sunset by Johnny Lee. Just Out of the Ranch by Mickey Gilley. And Blueberry Hill by Johnny Lee. Okay. We'll move on to another one. This is Electric North. Okay. So one of the songs is in here is on side one, Cuts Like a Knife by Bryan Adams. I Did It for Love by Harlequin. When I'm With You by Sheriff. Every Time I See Your Picture by Luda. She Controls Me by Strange Adventure. What Kind of Love Is This by Sweetheart. Fantasy by Audrey Nova. Crimes of Passion by Rough Trade. Eyes of a Stranger by Paula $. Watch Go When I'm Gone by Chili Whack. Your Daddy Don't Know by Tornado. Don't It Make You Feel by Headpins. When It's Over by Loverboy, if you're a Loverboy fan. Hey Operator by Crony Hatch. Enough Is Enough by April Wine. New World Man by Rush. Rush is a Canadian band. There you go. Oh, it's from 1983. In Winnipeg, Canada. Electric North. Okay. We're on to another Spice Girls. Okay, some of the songs that are on here is Spice Up Your Life, Stop, Too Much, Saturday Night Divas, Never Give Up on Good Times, Move Over, Do It, Denying, Viva Forever, The Lady Is a Vamp. It's from made in Canada. 1987 from Virgin Records.
I don't like this counter now. Will you there help me, Dad?
Okay, I'm moving on to something. Another is some Arsville Lewis. I think this or Orville Towns's old themed music. What did you do to our 1-year-old kitty?
I turned it on, turned the door, turned that to this I know it's not a whole lot, but
Oh well.
that's kind of
Okay, we're moving on while Anita shoots the cat with water. Would you be nice to her? We're gonna be moving on to another mixtape my mom made when she was alive called another rock and roll tape, but I'm not sure what music she had put in there, so we'll move on. So, it's another mixtape my mom made when she was alive. Oh, she put Dr. Hook in it. And some more rock and roll on side 2. And we don't know what song she had recorded. Tape burned in, taped into it. Okay, we'll move on. It's another, I think she did this. Okay, this is, a mixtape somebody out of my family made. Winds in Sound. Let's see if I can read it. Leaning On by Maxine Evangel. Still You're Lonely. You take my breath away. Just when you need you most, please don't go. Side 2. It makes it hard to read with the lines through it. Aren't that the shame? Ring me my bell. Cree to be kind. That is it. Or else, well, it made it hard for me to read because of the label having lines through it. So yeah, this is a mixtape. So when mixtapes are cool. Okay, well let's move on. We're almost done here. Okay, another mixtape that my mom made. Let's see if she wrote something. Hey, it's rock and roll. Rock and roll, hooch cooch. Okay, Girls Wanna Have Fun. On side A is Girls Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Some song by ZZ Top. Just Breathe You and Me by April Wine. Better Love by Dr. Hook. Jump by Van Halen. Alabama, Julian Lennon. I think that's John Lennon's kid. Side B is Crazy for You by La Donna. Billy Ocean, Bryan Adams, Culture Club, Rip Speedwagon, Bruce Springsteen, Van Halen, Night Shift Commander. There you go. Okay, let's move on to the last one. The last one, that tape, is Sound Explosion. Side 1 is Rosanna by Tito. Did It a Minute by Hale Oates. Don't Talk to Strangers by Rick Springfield. What Kind of Love Is This by Sweetheart. I Believe Chilliwack. Circle of Love, Steve Miller. I Hope You Love Me Like You Say You Do by Huey Lewis and the News. Take Off by Bob and Doug McKenzie. Side 2, Key Legio by Bertie Higgins. Sweetest Thing I've Ever Known by Juicy Norton. You Could Have Been With Me, Shanna Easton. Don't Turn Me Away by 10cc. 10cc sounds like something you hear in the hospital. Give the person 10 cc's. Daddy's Home by Cliff Richard. Another Sleepless Night by Anne Murray. Sweet Dreams by Air Supply. And Tainted Love by Softshell. Okay. She did have on here, wrote down, I noticed, on a piece of paper for one of her cassettes that she had when she was living was, can I read some of it off of you, to you. Rock and roll songs from 80s to 86. Kylie, Mr. We built this city. Rock and roll. By Starship. Johnny Come Home by Fine Young Cannibals. There must have been a lot of thought process going through that band to come up with that name for their band. Bad boy, haywire. You spin me round like round. By dead or alive. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Newton Dance by the Porter Sisters. Cicero by Phil Collins. A Good Heart. For a Gal. Sharkey. Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham. Wake me up before you go. What? She said you can stay in bed. Bop by Dan Seals. Oh, Bop? Yeah. Walking on Sunshine by Kadrian and the Wires. Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. Oh, Sheila by Ready for the World. Alive and Kicking by Sim Mines. All I Need Is a Miracle. Some places the world probably needs that. All they need is a miracle. By Mike and the Mechanics. I don't know if Mike and the Mechanics are still together. Some good old 80s music. Okay. Put this way. So, that's it for this walk down memory lane. Of cassette tapes. I thought it'd be different. To show you a little retro. Okay. Hard to do. Okay, that'll be it for now for this episode. So if you liked that little walk down memory lane of the looking at some cassette tapes from when we used to use cassette tapes in the 90s and 80s and so forth. Since the existence of cassette tapes. So, if you like that, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. And don't forget to comment. You could tell me if you do remember living in the decades when people still use cassette tapes. So, for now, till the next episode, say goodbye. Goodbye.